Okay, so you probably clicked on this video because you probably feel like you're more addicted to social media, or you're on your phone more often, or you just want to like change up a little bit, be more productive and stuff like that. Parents constantly are talking about how their kids are always on their phone, how like they'll be talking to them and they don't listen. You're glued to your phone basically, which is the case for a lot of people our age, a lot of Gen Z, and even like a lot of younger generations like Alpha are constantly on their like cellular devices or mobile devices and things like that. The problem is that many people are, I guess, praising these devices, and because they're praising these devices, their lives are being wasted. Your phone is an issue because phones or like mobile devices are supposed to be very addictive. They're highly addictive devices that are meant to keep you scrolling, or meant to keep you on the algorithm. They constantly want you to be on their platforms. They make these highly addictive, I guess, like colors or platforms, apps, things like that. They use really bright and captivating colors that increase your dopamine. You get dopamine spikes when you're on your phone. So when you correlate this happy feeling towards something, you're going to want to do it even more. If phones are already highly addictive enough, and there's other platforms such as social media, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, etc., those are going to be even more addictive, and you're eventually going to be on your phone 24/7. The issue with that is that your life is being wasted. And at first I used to think this wasn't true, that your life isn't being wasted, because sometimes you're talking with your friends, sometimes you're talking with other people, or maybe even learning something informative. But the problem is that you're not only learning that, or you're not only using your phone for that, you're also doom scrolling, you're also wasting your time. Sometimes you don't even open up your phone to do anything. You literally just open it to swipe amongst your home screen because you're so addicted to your phone. How would you want to fix this? How would you want to like solve this? So removing social media, I feel like, is a very good step in order to not be addicted to your phone. If you don't want to remove social media, is putting your phone in black and white. You have your phone in black and white, it produces your body releases less dopamine, because you get a lot of dopamine from colors, and the colors that are within the phone make you more inclined or more addicted because of the dopamine like spike. So I always have my phone in black and white. You can go to settings, color filters, and then you just click black and white. That's really helpful because you can keep social media platforms, but you have your phone on black and white, so you're less inclined to go on social media platforms, and then that way you don't go completely ghost if you still want social media for other things. So another thing is like screen time and like time restraints on like your phone and things like that. It helps you be more mindful of when you're actually going on these like applications, because now you know, okay, I only have 20 minutes of Instagram a day, so I'm gonna use it wisely. You're not gonna use it just to open it and then close it. You're not gonna use it just to open it and, I don't know, look at your profile for 2 minutes and then go back. Those are the types of things that your body or you are searching for, like when you're looking for extra dopamine. So you're gonna spend your social media time wiser. I recommend not giving yourself a super small screen time like for an app, because it might be your first time, or it might be like kind of new, and it might feel very uncomfortable or things like that. I suggest to go bit like little by little. So maybe if you spend 4 hours, maybe try doing 1 hour or 2 hours of screen time. Now you're not gonna scroll on Instagram while you're at work, for instance, because you know that you're at work and you should be working, but you decided to go on Instagram for 15 or 20 minutes because it died down a little bit. Instead, you could refrain from doing that. You can finish work, and then once you finish work, you can go on Instagram, or you can go on TikTok or Snapchat, whatever the case may be. Another way that you can do it is you can challenge yourself or friends with screen time competitions. I've never done this, but I'm a very competitive person, so I would always try to aim for a smaller screen time every week. At the end of every week, I believe on Sundays or Monday mornings, at least for Apple, I believe Samsung does it too, but Apple will show you, or it will tell you how long you spent on screen time within the whole week. So it'll give you the average for the days, and it'll also give you the amount of time that you were on your screen per day specifically. I feel like this is really important to know. Some people don't want to like see because they're afraid, or they feel kind of like, I guess, uncomfortable seeing that they're on their phone so much. But I feel like this is something that you shouldn't ignore, because obviously it's informing you of how often or how long you are on your phone. So what I would do is I would look at my screen time every single week, or every time I get the notification, I would instantly check to see how I did. So if I noticed I was spending more time on messages, for instance, I would think, why was I on messages so often? Or why was I on my photos for so long, or Instagram or whatever? And I would always try and aim for less every single week. You're gonna realize that you're gonna want to use your phone less and less, because you're gonna see that there's so many better things than to doom scroll on TikTok with your life. Lastly, I feel like incorporating healthy habits is also very important, or also very beneficial or helpful. For instance, when I was grounded, I started going outside more often. When I went outside, I felt like time would pass by faster, or I felt like I could do more things. I even started talking more with my neighbors and things like that, and I would spend time with them, and I would even incorporate like healthy habits like playing basketball or playing soccer with my neighbors, which not only helped me connect with people, but it also helped the time go by faster, and it was very pleasurable. I much rather be spending time with other people than to be on Instagram or TikTok or Snapchat, for instance. On top of that, you're also being healthier. You're detoxing your body and your mind from constantly being on your phone, which is a very big issue. You can also incorporate things such as reading, meditating, and exercise, which is also very helpful. And all of these things also take up a lot of time. So for instance, you can try and aim for a workout every single day, or try and aim for a workout 5 times a week. For instance, read for 30 minutes, go on a walk for 30 minutes, which is short time frames that help the time go by faster. And it also helps you literally feel better. Exercise is a really big thing, because when you exercise, your body also produces dopamine as a byproduct. So you're going to correlate exercise or physical activity eventually with dopamine or feeling happy, which is amazing, because that's what you're lacking now that you're no longer on your phone. Being with your friends or being surrounded by people is also really helpful. When you're with people that you like, you don't feel the need to be on your phone as much. So always try and hang out with people, or try to like do things with your friends that, you know, you find pleasurable or that you really enjoy doing. So yeah, that's about it for my video. Let me know if you are interested in more things like this. Leave a like and a comment if you'd like. I read everything because the channel just started. I'm gonna try to post videos like these, or other videos such as self-help, improvement, and I guess just staying healthy and being happy with yourself on this channel. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed.